Welcome back. Today I'm going to set up ComfyUI on my Arch Linux install, which is specifically CachyOS. So right now I've got this list here of what we need. I'm going to go to my home folder, create a new folder called Comfy. I'm going to do that. So you do need wget and git. So you'll do sudo pacman dash capital S wget and git. I already have it installed. It's going to reinstall. Now you do want to use Python 3.13. I have 3.12 here listed. So I have Python 3.13 installed. Now because this is CachyOS, I use Peru. You could use Yay on other Arch distros. Python 3.13.3.13. As you can see, it is in there. I currently have it installed. It's number 1. I'm just going to get rid of that because it is already installed. And you want to make sure you have python-pip installed. This is also installed on my system. And you do, let me clear this. You do want to make sure you add your user to the render group and video group. I already have that set up, but that's a command you would use. You would just replace my name with your username. And then you reboot your system. You create the Comfy folder. So what right now I'm going to do is normally I say open a terminal inside that folder. I'm just going to change directory, cd Comfy, do an ls. I'm inside that folder. And because you may have multiple versions of Python installed, you need to specify the version of Python. So I'm going to do Python 3.13. And I'm going to use -m venv. Okay, now if I ls, you see there's a virtual environment in there now. And now we're going to clone ComfyUI. So I'm just going to use git clone. Inside of this folder, we're going to clone ComfyUI. So I want to double check, make sure Python is installed. Well, that pip is installed, but you do need to activate this. You want to activate the Python environment. So you got that. And I'm just going to do pip install update pip. Okay. Well, let's see. We will do install --grade pip. Okay. Since it's being managed by my distribution, can't do that. We're going to clear this. And then we are going to install Torch and Torch Vision with the ROCm 7.1 inside of this virtual environment. And this is doing this using pip. So we just wait for it to finish and then we will go to the next steps. Okay, now that those are installed, now we're actually going to clear the terminal, ls, and we have a ComfyUI folder. We're going to go into that directory, cd, comfy. I'm going to hit tab for ComfyUI, ls, and now we have this, but there is a requirements.txt that we need to install next. So we're going to do pip install -r for recursive requirements.txt. Tab for autocomplete, hit enter. This will take a bit. It's a little bit more stuff that needs to be installed. We'll continue once this is done. Okay, now from this point, if you don't have an RDNA 3 card, if you have like RDNA 2 or RDNA 1, you can run just this Python main.py. But if you have RDNA 3 or newer, you can run this entire command that I have highlighted here. But first, there is a custom nodes manager, ComfyUI manager. I don't like the new one that's in ComfyUI now, so I still install this older one. So we're going to change directory into custom nodes, clear ls. We're going to go into the custom nodes folder, cd, custom nodes, and then we're going to git clone ComfyUI manager. All these commands will be in the description, obviously. So we've got that. We're going to clone this. This should go fairly quick. Okay, now that that is done, we're going to go ahead and run this command to actually start it. Oh, I'm in the wrong directory. So cd period after a space to go back one directory. So I'm in the regular ComfyUI directory. So there's that. If I ls, so now I can actually run the command, paste that in there, and this will use newer functionality of RDNA 3 and I'm assuming RDNA 4. We'll run this. ComfyUI is going to install some dependencies, and then you'll have this here. Now click this. Some terminals need you to control click, but then you have ComfyUI installed. You can go into this ComfyUI manager. This is the older version. The newer version of ComfyUI has a ComfyUI manager built in now, and you have to start it with a specific command. I install this one because it's easier to find specific nodes that are needed for the Krita AI image generation stuff. So from this point, you have ComfyUI installed. Close this. I'm actually going to stop the server. So from that point, you can install the Krita plugin to get it working with Krita, but you will need to install required nodes. So we're going to keep the terminal open and we can go to, let's see, we'll go Firefox, not with a C, Krita AI Diffusion plugin. This is a GitHub file. So this, you're just going to download this latest version. Let me see which version I currently have installed, actually. Okay, 4.7. So let's delete that. I believe I have an extracted version of it. So we'll get rid of that. Go here. And this has a bunch of other stuff like flux, fill and expand stuff that is able to be used with this. We're just going to download this zip. Now, if you're on regular Arch or Fedora, sometimes you won't be able to install zip files into Krita. So you need to look up how to fix that. And it's specific for Python plugins. This is usually because you need a specific version of Python on your system. It is specifically this python-pyqt5. Install this missing package and then Krita will be able to use it. Something I do recommend is right click this, extract the folder first so you have an extracted version of it, because inside this AI Diffusion folder, there should be a Python folder or a Python file. And I believe it's actually this one here, download models.py. You can run this to pull in all the AI models that the Krita plugin requires. But for now, we're going to install this zip file into Krita. Now I currently do have one installed, but we're going to go here into Krita and I'll show it anyways. Been experimenting a little bit. I'll do new image. Okay, this is the Krita AI generation stuff. If you go to settings or if you go to tools, scripts, install Python plugin from file, and you'll go into your downloads and you'll select the Krita AI Diffusion. I'll hit yes because it already exists, obviously. I'll tell it to restart. I'll tell it to not save. But what you got to do, I'm going to launch this, let it come up with a local host IP address. That's what that is. And then we can go back into Krita. We'll do a new image, 1080 by 1080. We'll go into configure. As you can see, even if I hit connect, it is connected. The issue is the following custom nodes are missing or are too old. This is the stuff I install using that ComfyUI manager. I'll install these, but I install those first and then I run that Python script to pull in the stuff that is needed. Next, we'll move on to pulling in the required data to make the plugin fully work. Okay, Now that the Krita AI Diffusion plugin is installed inside of Krita, we can go here on this Krita AI Diffusion site that we downloaded it from earlier. We're going to scroll down and click installation. It's going to go to this side here, ComfyUI setup. Okay, and we're going to use the ComfyUI manager to install these here. So we're going to go here. I'm just going to bring this over here so that we can go to ComfyUI here. We're going to close that. We're going to bring up the manager, custom nodes manager. I did install a bunch already, but I'm going to go through. So we're going to search this venv. We're going to just search that here, FANN. As you can see, it's this venv 16. This is the one you need, ComfyUI control net aux. You'll just hit install. It'll pop up down here asking you to restart. Don't restart. And then we'll just search this ComfyUI IP adapter plus. And if you actually search here, ComfyUI IP adapter plus, it's right here. This one actually shows up under Mateo. I don't know why they have not updated it on here, but it is the Mateo plugin. It shows up under Mateo. So for this, just type in ComfyUI _IP, and this one that says author Mateo, that is the correct one. You will install that one. And then here you just type in ACLY, and you will see that you need the ComfyUI in-paint nodes. You'll click install, and ComfyUI tooling nodes. You'll click install. And then you can click restart and it will reconnect. So now what we're going to do, I'm actually going to close the ComfyUI window. I'm actually going to stop the ComfyUI server. So we can scroll down. You can manually download these mod lists if you want, because it gives you the models, clip vision, and the specific model. This is the folder structure of where they need to go. You could do that, but what we're going to do is we're going to use this models.py script. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to put it in the ComfyUI folder. So we'll here list. This is what we'll do. We'll save as home. We'll stick it just in here. Let's get it in here. Save. It should have downloaded it here. Home, Comfy. There it is right there. So since I'm in here, I can do ls. Okay, cd period. We're going to go outside of the ComfyUI folder. You see the downloads.py. So I'm going to move this over here. We need to run this command. So first we need to install required stuff with pip. So we're going to do python-m pip install AIO HTTP and TQDM. Okay. Those look like they're already there. So now we're going to run this. We're going to do python download.py -- all. And I'm just going to take this, the ComfyUI folder here, right click. We're going to copy location, paste it into the terminal so it knows exactly where it's at. We'll hit enter. Aha, okay. So instead of using this downloads.py folder, get rid of that. We're going to go into our downloads. We're going to go into the Krita AI Diffusion folder that we extracted. We're going to have to take this, copy it. Let's go to home. I'm just going to paste it in here, go into this folder, and the downloads model.py is here. So let's down here, ls. We're going to go into cd AI diffusion. We're going to go back through our history to run that script again, hit enter, and it should start running. That is because it needed this for some reason and some other things that are in here. So if you just install the zip file into Krita, your zip file disappears. I don't understand why, but now it's going to place everything inside of here in the ComfyUI folder. So if we go into like models, let's see, Clip Vision is being installed. So if we go to checkpoints, looks like that's not one of them. IP adapter. Okay, there's clip. So these are going to get pulled in. Let clip L pull in really quick. It is pulling everything in. So yeah, like your custom nodes, these are the ones that we did pull in ourselves. You have models, and you got your control nets to get installed, like this new SDXL. This is one that'll get pulled in by this, because as you can see, it says part, so it's in the process of actually being downloaded. So we're just going to sit here and wait for this to finish, and then we will continue again once it's done downloading everything. On my gigabit connection, this takes about 15-20 minutes. So when it is done, we'll be back, and then we'll run the ComfyUI and then just do a test run inside of Krita. Okay, that took over an hour to download actually everything, but we're going to go back to the terminal, clear this, ls, okay, wrong directory right now, but okay, that took an hour to download. We're currently in the AI Diffusion directory, but we'll just cd period. We're now in here. We'll go into the Comfy directory, just using the up arrow to go back to actually run the command to start ComfyUI. I close this. I still have this open. Save that. Okay, that is loaded. Let's go into Krita. We'll do a new image. So far, no errors. It's looking like everything is there. Let's try the anime one. Let's try Gothic. Let's see. Let's just try girl in dark. Just random, something random there. We're going to make it batch just one image. Bring up the terminal. Okay, it's fetching, so ComfyUI is working. We have the progress bar here in Krita. Okay, so that's running. We'll just see how it's going. Looks like it's rendering pretty good. It's not causing any errors inside of OBS Studio. Well, that's a very dark looking image. Let's see. That's dark. Leave it in the dark forest, just see what it says. But okay, so it's rendering pretty good, but obviously you can see it is working. It's just with AMD GPUs, it's honestly beginning to have issues as of late. With previous versions of ROCm, it did not have these issues. We'll just exit that. But as you can see, it is working. Your usage and success, that's because the server is stopped. Your success rate may be hit or miss depending on the distribution. I do honestly have better success with this under Fedora, which is one of the reasons I'll probably go back to Fedora. You may get errors if you try to do more than one or two images at a time on here. So you do need to be aware of that there is a bug currently with specific to AMD GPUs with ROCm and ComfyUI. Probably have less of an issue with ComfyUI if you run ComfyUI just in your web browser and not with the Krita plugin. But that's just how to get it set up. Something to do with issues regarding the GPU with permissions and stuff. I still need to look into figuring out how to fix, because that's never really happened in the past. But if anyone has any suggestions on what is causing that, feel free to let me know down in the description. But like, subscribe, comment below, share the video, and I will see you in the next video. Later.